Hey guys, it's your girl T, and in my last video I had asked you guys, how much have you ever spent on a pair of shoes? And these are the answers. Y'all are some damn ballers, for real. I even had somebody say she spent $2,500 on a pair of shoes. I'm like, this is crazy. But you know, as long as they're worth them to you, that's all that matters. So anyways, I want to go ahead and shout out Tracklacer. Tracklacer is my homeboy from Milwaukee. He was the first one to send me this story about this really disturbing case that was going on in New Jersey. This video went viral. So what happened is that basically there's a young housewife and she's at home with her 3-year-old daughter, and I believe her 1-year-old son is upstairs sleeping, and out of the blue this big black man breaks into her home and starts beating her up. They had just installed a nanny cam the day before in her home, but this guy is just beating her, throwing her around. I mean, it was such a brutal attack, and you know, I felt so bad for this mother. So after this video went viral, this really sparked up a huge race debate online. People were really upset. There was a $20,000 reward for the capture of this man. I'm going to go ahead and play you guys some of the news clip, and then I'll come back with the rest of my commentary.
An alarm company was installing a security system at the victim's home on Cypress Street this afternoon. A totally understandable reaction after this. Around 10:30 Friday morning, the young mother of 2 was attacked by an intruder who did not care that she was unarmed and putting up no resistance, or that her little girl was in the room, watching her mother struggling with a stranger who kicked his way inside. During the assault, she made a conscious decision to take whatever the intruder dished out.
I knew that if I started screaming, my daughter would too, and I was afraid that she would get hurt. I took it. I didn't cry the entire time.
Nanny cam on the mantle captured the whole thing. Brutal punches and vicious kicks that sent her flying. At one point, he places her in a chokehold and slams her to the floor. Then he drags her away. You can hear the dread in her voice. "Oh no," she says, before he shoves her down the stairs. It is video that sickens everyone who sees it. Veteran cops, and of course, the victim's husband.
I was in the room with about 7 officers, and we were all just speechless. It's like an out-of-body experience.
And yet, as hard as it is to watch, the couple say they want people to see it.
They need to help us get him off the streets. He's not just a burglar. You know, he's violent.
Okay, so you guys just watched the news clip, and I want to shout out one more person. I want to shout out Samuel Rosado. He had left me a comment in my comment section letting me know that yesterday, the man who did that attack on that New Jersey housewife had been caught. So the man who was caught was 42-year-old Sean Curtis. I guess the reward money must have helped because he was caught in less than 2 days. So this whole situation is just insane. I'm going to go ahead and play you guys this news clip. Go ahead and check it out, and I'll come back with the rest of my commentary.
A moment of humiliation for the man accused of brutally attacking a New Jersey mom in front of her young daughter.
My pants is coming down. Okay.
That's all Sean Custis had to say, ignoring all of our questions.
You have nothing to say?
As detectives walked him into the courthouse, FBI agents arrested him in the lobby of an Inwood apartment complex this afternoon. Sources say his girlfriend lives there. She was also taken into custody. Her daughter reacted to the news after hearing about the crime.
You understand? Because like I said, I'm a wife, I'm a mother, and I'm a woman before anything. And I don't approve of that.
The 42-year-old's arrest comes exactly 1 week after this assault on a Millburn woman was caught on the family's nanny cam. The mom beaten while her 3-year-old daughter watched in fear. The brazen crime gripped people's attention and instilled anxiety in the neighborhood. Tonight, residents are now celebrating.
I just can't believe what she had to deal with 2 young kids in the house, and that it happened right here in our backyards.
This whole block, you could just hear like a collective sigh of relief when the news started breaking that they got this guy.
Okay, so you guys just watched the news clip, and I, for one, am glad that he was caught and that he's off the streets. What disappointed me with this whole story is how this turned into a whole race debate. And once again, this man supposedly speaks for all black men, and all black men behave this way. Let me tell y'all, I got sent this video by more black men than anybody else. Now, one white dude sent me this video. Track sent me the video, Jamal sent me the video, VH1 Access. It was a lot of people who sent me this video. So for people to act like all black men are savages and they don't care, you guys are grossly mistaken. Sean Curtis is a reflection of Sean Curtis. He's not a reflection on all black males. A lot of black people, a lot of black men were disgusted by his behavior. This was not right. No one deserves that type of treatment. You should be able to feel safe in your own home without fearing that somebody's going to break in and start beating you up in front of your child. You know, and I'm proud of that mother, and I'm glad that her and her husband decided to show the footage and put it out there so people were aware of what happens. Because so many times we always hear the victim side after the fact. But this time we got to see, you know, sheer terror. You know, we got to see it right in front of our eyes and realize, you know what, that could happen to any of us. I'm glad that people stepped up, they came forward, and now this man is going to jail for a long time. You know, this whole situation is just really disturbing. I, for one, am glad that he's off of the streets, you know what I'm saying? But let's stop with the whole race debate. If this was a white guy, nobody would say that all white people do this and this is typical white behavior. This is not typical behavior of anyone. This is one man who did something terrible. So let's strictly blame Mr. Curtis for what he did and not blame the entire black male race, okay? Thank you. So anyways, go ahead, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think about the entire situation. All right, deuces.
So the question of the day is, have you ever had something stolen from you? If so, what was the item? Make sure to leave a comment, rate, subscribe, and share the video. Talk to y'all later.